Level 1. The Kid. You're born into a clan of ninjas. Your father is the head of your clan, the Red Dragon. They call him that because his enemies are left bloody. His strength is as formidable as a dragon's. His real name is Hayashi Natsuki. You inherit your father's hunter eyes. Your mother is Kamiko. She manages the family finances. She also fights enemy ninja from time to time. She is flawless in every aspect of shinobi life. You have an older brother named Mitsuki. He is gentle with you, but ruthless with others. He excelled in all of his academy classes. Even though he is only 16 years old, he is already a Jonin. He teaches you how to throw kunai at a distance. He shows you how to hit with power and precision. He teaches you to land on your feet no matter what. It will stick forever. You also learn how to walk without making a single noise. You live in your clan's district in the eastern province. The people here know nothing about your elder brother. They praise your elder brother, yet they do not have the slightest clue of what those hands have done. You're not allowed to leave the province because your father is wanted dead by enemy lords, and they would use you as leverage to get to him. Your father has meetings with different men every week. You pass all your academy classes with flying colors. You even wrestle boys older than you. You get straight A's on every written test given. It's tough. You have to calculate the trajectory of a kunai. But you prove yourself capable anyway. Your father doesn't meet your eye when you tell him. He finds an excuse to criticize you. You're too soft, he says. You don't dismiss it as an excuse, but as an error needing improvement. You know he is right, you tell yourself. You will do better, you say. You mean it. Level 2. The Trainee. You and your classmates graduate from the academy. You were the most promising of them all. But you don't celebrate like the other kids. Instead, you calculate your errors and figure out how to fix them. You ask your brother to give you advanced training. You learn how to stay completely motionless for hours, how to hold your breath underwater for long stretches, and how to hang from wooden beams for hours on end. You learn pressure points and how to paralyze a man in seconds. Your grandmother shows you the best methods for creating medicine, and you start making your own. She also teaches you how to craft poison, telling you that her techniques are sacred. As you learn more about poison, it sparks a deep interest in you. You also study ninja missions and their designated ranks. Your brother urges you to accompany him to a B-rank mission with him. Naturally, you agree. He tells you the objective: retrieve data scrolls from an enemy fortress. Immediately, you start calculating and planning. You even calculate the chances of your own death. You know it's a probability, and so does he. Doesn't seem to care. You eliminate the enemy lord's hired ninja. They were nothing you couldn't handle. You slip inside the fortress, and before long discover a hidden trapdoor. You go down and retrieve the scrolls. When you re-emerge, you realize you've been caught. The enemy lord glares down at you with cold eyes. He's seen many like you try to steal these secret scrolls. He wields one of the 12 legendary ninja swords. The snakeskin sword. You've always been fascinated by the legendary blades. The two of you clash. The snakeskin sword delivers devastating force. You can feel the violent vibrations shaking straight through your kunai. It's amazing, but despite wielding a legendary weapon, he isn't a truly skilled swordsman. You defeat him, taking the blade and inheriting his title. You now wield the snakeskin sword, one of the 12 legendary ninja swords. Level 3. The Infiltrator. You continue to train relentlessly. You refine your swordsmanship with snakeskin. You build your endurance. You learn how to meditate and channel your flow state on command. Your clan leaders take notice of your rapid growth. You're far too skilled to be sent on the low-ranking missions of a genin. You're now an infiltrator and a tactical genius. You're sent to infiltrate an enemy town in the north. They scrub your identity and give you a new name. Naji. They teach you the art of the 8 disguises. You leave for the target village, reaching your destination within 3 days. You set up shop, putting your grandmother's training to work by crafting and selling high-quality medicine. It works perfectly. By day, you sell. By night, you hunt. One evening, you overhear a drunk captain boasting about pala tactics and an upcoming military campaign. You memorize everything, writing down nothing. Notes are a death sentence. A document containing secrets is bound to be found, and whoever wrote it get executed. Your brother warned you with stories about this. You now see the reality for yourself. You sleep under bridges. You stay in the homes of trusted strangers. Finally, your time is up. After 3 months undercover, you return with full intelligence. You report your findings to the Chunin who dispatched you. He nods in approval. That's the highest praise you'll ever get. Within a week, the enemy village is captured by your forces. It's entirely because of the intel you secured. Everyone knows it. They praise you the same way they once praised your brother. You tell your father about the victory, but he already knows. He cuts you off mid-sentence. Your brother did it in 2 months, he says. You must train harder to flawlessly excel in every mission moving forward. You've mastered the basics, and your talent is now unmatched among your peers. Level 4. The Assassin. The clan leaders request your presence in their meeting room because they have seen what you are capable of. You're stronger. Usually, men in this position are twice your age, but you show promising skill. Assassination errands require 2 assassins. And they explain the job to you. Spy on the guards, enter the province, poison the lord, and return with no suspicions. Never spill any information even at the cost of life. Your first target is a distant feudal lord who rants on about your clan's secrets for a few bags of coin. He is a traitor. He must be put down. You walk great distances. You spy on his guards. You sneak into the province and wait for a moment when he is alone. You do not use your sword. Swords are the way of stories, not the way of survivors. You drop some poison into his drink. By dawn he is dead, and by dawn you are also gone. However, your partner twists his ankle on the way back. Knowing the Lord's death has been discovered, and that sooner or later your partner will be caught, you swiftly put an end to his short-lived life. It was brutal but swift, teaching you the truth they do not tell you. The best in this field are cold killers. You learn that you must kill who you must, even if it is your brethren. You learn how to categorize men. You sort them into colors, and you study a target for weeks to decide how he will perish. Realizing your poison is weak, you experiment with rodents you catch. You create 2 new lethal poisons, with the antidote exclusively in your hands. The red iron sand poison and the black ant poison. These substances are developed for different tactical scenarios. The red causing prolonged distress, the black paralyzes its prey with rapid efficiency. You've put your tactical genius to use. Level 5, the Saboteur. 3 years have passed since you became an infiltrator. But you are no longer an infiltrator. You have become a saboteur. You now kill countless men. And though you used to keep count in your early days, you no longer count because the number has grown too large. You no longer kill 1 man, you kill hundreds. You learn how to destroy life with fire. You learn the secrets of gunpowder. You learn no one survives the gunpowder. You learn that a fortress is made out of wood, paper, and pride, all 3 of which can be burnt down. Your first mission in the summer season is an enemy military campaign camp that relies on a specific water well. You choose to use your newly developed red iron sand poison. It marks the first time you will use it against an enemy that large. It works perfectly. It weakens the enemy enough to be defeated with ease by your forces. You create a large quantity of the poison and dump all of it into their well. Within a week the campaign camp falls, and it was all thanks to you. You are then sent to an army supply depot where bundles of rice, gold, and weapons are arriving in carriages to fund an upcoming campaign. It is your job to make sure these supplies do not make it. So you swiftly kill the replenishment squad and burn the carriage. You do not draw a single sword because you do not need to do the heavy lifting. You simply let them starve to death. You continue your streak by spreading rumors around towns you cross. You rain havoc among your enemies. After the noonday sun, you untie the ropes that hold a cargo ship together. It drifts out, hits an underwater rock. The cargo is lost. The men are lost. Secrets regarding your clan are forever buried. No one saw you because they never see you. You personally are not known, but your character is. They call you the poisonous snake. They call you Orochimaru from the Japanese tailies, because you have become a master of disguise and disappearance and you are yet to be killed. Level 6, the Chunin. You have become something valuable, something your clan cannot afford to lose anymore. Your name was always spoken amongst your clan leaders. But now it is the kind of talk you get when you become something that has authority. They promote you to Chunin, making you the bridge between ranks. You control the genin below you and answer to the jonin above you. You take the missions orchestrated by the jonin and give them to the genin, ensuring your men carry out those orders. You command the genin and the infiltrators, teaching them the 8 disguises you were once taught, and you send them away unsure if they will ever return. One autumn, you send a promising boy to an enemy fortress. He is egotistical, which is one of the worst traits a ninja could have. He does not return. You knew he would die the moment you selected him for the mission. That knowledge makes you feel guilty. You manage many operations across the map and have eyes everywhere. A farmer here, a merchant there. Even a samurai you bribed a few months ago, they all report to you. One day your elder brother disappears, and you cannot find him anywhere. It hits you like a sword at first, but the feeling numbs away afterwards. Not because you do not care, but because that is how you were brought up. You learn to operate without him. You send men into the shadows and wait for those shadows to bring them back. Some days no one returns. Eventually you find a woman named Aki. You marry her. In 2 years you have a kid whom you name Ito. You hope this way of life won't be hard on him. It was hard on you. Level 7, the Jonin. You have been a Chunin more than you have been a ninja. You have proved that you are capable of everything. The clan is in need of more Jonin. 10 candidates are called up, but there is only one place available. You are chosen as the new Jonin. You no longer use snakeskin. You are no longer the lone snake shadow you used to be. Now you train the shadows. You talk politics with your peers and personally organize military campaigns. You send out your shadows. You answer to almost nobody in the village. However, no matter how strong you are, a clan cannot feed itself on secrets alone. That means you answer to a powerful daimyo who feeds your clan. He needs intel. You need food, so you sell him secrets. You sell him sabotage methods. You even sell him your finest red iron sand poison. In return, he gives you rice, weapons, and silver. One day one of your men gives you a new unexplored map. On it you see a hidden but noted hideout in a cave. You hear that a powerful group hide in that area. You send your elite shadows to investigate, but they do not return. The snake shadow must return to the field. Level 8, the clan master. The clan master who watched you since you were a kid has passed away. The clan now acknowledges you as the new clan master. All roots, men, and secrets are now accounted for in your archives. You are the true center of your clan. Your brother still has not returned since that night. Your mother died 3 winters ago. Your dad is the only one still alive. He owns a small dojo at the outskirts of the town. He no longer speaks to you because he understands the cold killer he created. He happens to see your son around the market square and wants to approach, but he won't. Your son does not even know who he is. Meanwhile, your son becomes a powerhouse. Your clan thrives. Your clan become almost equals with the Yoshida clan. Suddenly, you get reports from the north about the movement of a mysterious force. You hope that nothing will happen, but you know in your guts that a storm is coming. You teach the younger ninjas the oldest escape routes of your forest. You go spy the land around your village. The storm arrives. In the chaos, you see your elder brother who is now one of the enemy. You must fight him. You know how powerful he is. You clash together. His sword against your blade, snakeskin. He is overwhelming, and he pins you to the ground. As you brace for the end, he does not kill you. Instead, he explains what your father did, revealing that your father forced him to leave because he had failed a mission. Reputation was everything to your father. Ultimately, your brother simply could not bring himself to kill you. He falls down, impaled by snakeskin because he chose to kill himself instead. You bubble with rage and cry as your village is destroyed around you. Level 9, the Ghost. The war has ended long ago, and while the mysterious group wiped out most of the ninja clans, the remaining ones somehow defeated them. Having had enough of the constant war, the surviving clans reunited the whole country and called it Japan. They appointed many new laws. The name suits your country, but you do not like the idea of this new era. Your father has relocated and now lives alone in a cottage next to a swamp. When you find him, you stare at him with cold eyes. He thinks you have come to talk, but he knows in his gut that you are there to kill. You swiftly put an end to his life using your blade, snakeskin. You leave his body to rot in the swamp. You move to a province that does not bring too much attention. You become a herb vendor using your grandmother's handy recipes. You live with your wife, Aki. Your craft has died. There is no need for shadows in a land of peace. Before the final attack, you told your son to run to a distant province and drop the trade, which is exactly what he did. He has become a farmer. He lives with his wife and his 2 children. You see him from time to time. The men of today only want beautiful wives and jobs they can boast about openly. They do not want to learn about the 6 disguises. They do not wish to kill anyone. They would be branded cowards in your era. You do not blame them now. You often hear stories of the legendary poisonous snake, whom people believe died in battle. The stories are half true and half twisted. People believe the shadow could enter and leave any place he wanted, kill anyone he set his eyes on. They do not know the truth. The truth was so much sadder and ruthless. You laugh from inside at these tales. You lie in your bed. You know you will die a peaceful herb vendor surrounded by your wife, your family, and a few neighbors. No grave will ever tell the story of your adventures. In a faraway province hidden deep in the mountains, young boys are already training to become ninjas. Certain events will soon shift the country. A new boy will rise to the top, just like you did. You realize that this world has little to offer, and yet the cycle never ends.